My full real names are Alice Chantel Wanjiru Ogola, and my stage name is Ashanti L. L standing for love and life. Ashanti actually wanted to incorporate my real names, so A standing for Alice and Shanti for Shantiel. Plus, I also thought that, you know, going real with who I am and how I really am, Ashanti can really like explain my naturality, you know, like who I really am. So I want to be real. First of all, I've been raised by my dad, who's actually Luya and Ugandan. So my mom left when I was young. So and I have a half brother, a younger half brother who's just 6, and I can say he's like my son because I've raised him myself. So my dad had the first wife, and I have 4 step brothers who are really bubbly and who are like my life. I'm the only girl in my family, so I've been to very many schools in primary. So I've been to Coast, Eldoret, I've been to Kisumu, Meru, as in all over. I can even hardly count the schools because my dad has been moving around, so I had to move around with him. And but I grew up in Ngong, and practically I can say that's my home, because from school that is where I went back to. But I've also gone back to, I've been raised back at Tanzania as well, because my mother is half Kikuyu and Chaga, so partly Arusha is also my home. Yes. I actually started singing when I was pretty young, but I realized that I could really take it seriously when I was in class 7, because we had this performance in school, and the person who was supposed to perform, as well as the Kayamba Africa who had been called to perform for us, didn't show up. So I was the entertainment prefect back then, and I was really worried about the show not kicking and people striking and stuff. So I just decided to go on stage and just shout my heart out, you know, like do what I used to do best in church. So when I sang, the applause was really great. I felt good, and for the first time I felt really special, and like there was this big thing that I could do that no one else could take away from me. So I'd say from then I took music seriously. But when I was in high school, I had my choir teacher open up a studio back at home at Ngong. So I used to go there for practice, and he started showing me the basics of recording and stuff, writing, and I used to write music for people ever since I was young. So I can say it started then when I was in high school, way seriously. I recorded a few tracks which I used to perform in weddings and school, church and stuff. Then I can say that I started feeling like I'm really doing it for the people early this year when I did my first single, Giddy Giddy Love. I'm actually working with Boom Rock Entertainment, and the main producer there is V6, who was actually known back then at Jomino, but then he opened up his own studio, and the CEO is Robert, called Robert, and it's an amazing group, a tight group, yeah. Boom Rock is I just found the exact sound that I was looking for. I'm there. I can say that I'm very comfortable there, so I'm there to stay. Okay, I can say ever since I started recording back at the first studio that I was in, it was actually called Vuvuzela. I've recorded a lot of songs, but when I joined Boom Rock, by now I have like 5 singles. One is already released, I think like last week, was released last week. That's Giddy Giddy Love. But my main single is called Always With You. Everyone should watch out for it because it's something different. I decided to go way up on it this time. It's some soulful song, slow, and something that everyone can relate to. Lovebirds and parents and their kids, family, everyone. It was actually my own song. Yes, I've been writing and I've been so much into poetry ever since I was young. And I was pretty good in English, so I used to write my own songs. It was so hard that you'd find me singing someone else's song apart from maybe Beyonce or Rihanna, that I can say. Yes. The inspiration came from, most times you listen to love songs, it's all about depression or how good he is, what he's doing for me, how much he hurt me. But the small details that people forget in relationships and love. And not only love between couples, but also between family members, between you and your mother and your dad and your siblings. The fun part of it. So when I said giddy giddy, I was trying to say some funny and mushy and type of, the fun type of love, where you can get to speak your mind and make people accept you for who you are. So I'd say fun. I love fun. Actually, that is also part of the huge basics that I want to incorporate in my music. Total fun. The female artists that I love, the few that inspire me. Okay, let me start in Kenya. The first would have to be my fellow upcoming artist as well, Lyra Aoko. She just has it. That chick, she just gives me the vibe that I want. You know, I really feel everything she sings about. I also love Amelina. I respect Amani as well. I think she's really taken it far and good enough. I can also say Avril. She is bubbly and good enough. So internationally, definitely at Beyonce. She's the queen of R&B, and I give her the respect for that. Adele, I also get a lot of inspiration on my lyrics from her. Leona Lewis, Alicia Keys, Mary J. Blige, Toni Braxton, yes. And back home, I forgot Camp Mula. I think with the new sound that they brought to our industry, I respect that as well. Yes. I can't say I've been very keen on following every artist, but just a few, yes. I'd say, I think we are taking it there, but the problem is that people are holding back. That's the major problem I see. Before I got to Boom Rock, I have been to other studios, going back and forth. And I was pretty much disappointed trying to bring the flow that I want, that I think can hit internationally. But then a producer tells you that, nah, you need to do it the local way and stuff. We're just really holding back, and we need to break from that box that we're incorporated in. I'd say I want to do big stuff, but I want people to accept what I'm bringing. As much as you'll hear most times artists out there say that I want to do what other people are doing so that I'd be accepted in the same market. I think I want to do what I want to do and make people accept it, work on big singles. I'm hoping to maybe get good collabos with a few artists out there. And I'm working on my album as well. Yes. Okay, I just cleared high school last year. For now, I want to put my music first, because I'm thinking that if I concentrate a bit and push it till the pace that I want to get to, maybe there's that place that I'll get to, and then I can hitch back on school. Yes. One thing I can say for myself, music is just me. I'm music. Music is everything I live for. Music is everything I dream of, and music is everything that I can contemplate and say that it's done so much for me, helped me, you know. And I don't think that me saying that I want to do music and something else on the other side is right, because it's just the same as any other job out there. But for me, I want to take it so seriously for it to pay my bills, for people to know me for who I really am through the music status, you know. I just say that it depends on how it depends on your genre of music and how you take it out to the people and how they receive it, because how you give it, the same energy that you give it, and the way, as much as you work hard and or not hard enough for it, that's how people are gonna receive it. So for me, I'd say for now, this is everything that I wanna do, yes. My number one hobby, cooking. I love cooking. Cooking is just my passion. I'd say that if I was not meant to be a musician, I'd really cook for everyone I meet. You know, like when I make friends, the first thing is, why don't you come home, let me cook for you. I love cooking, and I got that from my dad. And I also love dancing, but I used to be a bit shy back in school because with the dancing I wasn't so good, and I felt as if I was gonna embarrass myself, but at the end of the day, you know, it's all about what you can do best. I also love swimming. I love basketball. As much as I'm not the best player, I think I do try a lot. I also love writing. So I'm actually hoping that I can work on a book that can be released maybe soon or one day. But I also love writing. Then writing music for other people as well. Yeah.